Jason, how's it going? Thank you. So 5 minutes about who you are. That's it. You get 5 minutes to talk about you're an investor in Quirky and in Uber.
No. I am an investor in Quirky, Uber,
There we go.
Littlebits, Twitter. There's about 24 portfolio companies, which about 12 of them are zeros. I'm not a venture investor. I'm a serial entrepreneur. My kids ask me what I do for a living. I tell them I invest in young kids like themselves with great ideas that are game-changing or disruptive. And my 9-year-old says, well, what does that mean? I said, well, when Daddy was in college, he bought a hot dog stand from New York City, right out here. I went to college and sold hot dogs. So he goes, you did? Why'd you do that? I said, because in life, you got to find something you're really passionate about. And he says, did you really like hot dogs that much, Dad? I said, no, but I was passionate to pay for school because we weren't fortunate enough to pay for our education. We had to figure out how to do it. So that's what my passion was. I'm not a technologist. I'm not a programmer. A business mentor, entrepreneur. Some say I'm a rabbi. Some call me the human LinkedIn. I don't think there's anybody in this room that I probably could figure out within 10 ways of separation. I can probably get to somebody that I know or somebody that knows you. Boris, is that right? So Boris and his wife, Olga, are friends who invested in Quirky that I've never met before, and they came in last night. And we have 7 friends in common. This is completely eye-opening for them because in Russia they don't have accelerator and advancement like we have here, and they're fortunate that we have great people like the folks that put this conference on and all the New York tech stars and accelerators and the VCs out west and the folks that help young entrepreneurs like my partner Ben Kaufman, who started his company when he was 16, left high school, remortgaged his parents' house. They believed in him and his idea to create a product. The only thing he thought stopping him from bringing his product to market was cash. He was wrong. Flew to China, figured out how tough it is to make a product. Came back, failed, tried a different product. Lo and behold, he paid his parents back after he created the Mophie juice pack. How many of you have an iPhone? How many of you have an Android? You should buy more Androids. Created a case, the first chargeable case. At the time, his VC, who's no longer a VC, said, you know what, we really don't want to be in your business anymore. I said, well, what do you mean? Well, we don't want to make iPod condoms. He says, well, I'm not making iPod condoms. I'm making product that people amongst our peers wanted because at Macworld, he handed out 30,000 pads, and these people said, we want this product. That was the first iteration of a crowdsourced model. Cut to, I met Ben probably about 6 months after the venture people pulled his funding. He was suffering on credit cards and debt, living in a 1-bedroom downtown East Village apartment. And he had spoken at TED in Monterey, and he came off the stage, and I looked at him, and I said, and he was with my friend, and I said, hey, what's wrong with you? Something's not right. Because I think I have a pretty good way to read people. And he said, I got to do this business, but I got no money. I said, well, what's the business? And he took out a napkin and he showed me, he goes, I want to take product ideas, invention, manufacturing, retail, marketing, product design, and I want to bring that to the world by the click of a mouse. And I'm like, you're crazy. You can't do all that. It's too hard. He goes, I'm doing it. I said, come on, how are you going to do it? You need money, you need people, you need capital, you need process. He goes, do you believe in it? I'm like, I believe in you. I really didn't know what he was talking about. 4 years later, we're an 80-person company here in Manhattan. It's called Quirky. It's a crowdsourced consumer product development company. 80 employees here, 20 in Hong Kong. $100 million in venture raised through 3 rounds of funding last summer. Andreessen Horowitz led us around with Kleiner Perkins. They're good partners to have, good brands, good people. I get asked a lot of questions by young entrepreneurs. Because again, I'm not a VC. I don't have like a $100 million fund. What do you do? How do you make your decision on investing? And it's people, process, and product. So I met with like 12 or 13 companies here. How many companies do we have here today? 130. Can I just get a show of hands from the companies that were here? Was there any expectation from any of you to leave here with any kind of check or commitment or term sheet? Did you come here with the expectation of getting money? Come on, give me some feedback. I have like 1 minute. Nobody here was expecting to get any money, right? Were any of the investors that you're expecting to get money? So you came here with the expectation, your idea was that good that someone's going to give you a check, okay, on your terms, right? No, honestly, you're an entrepreneur, right? Okay, so on your terms, because it's your company, right? And they're just going to write you the check, so why should they really have a favorable deal? But it's your company, so you said, figure I'll take money, but it's got to be fair for me. So nobody expected that. No? Okay, it's probably reasonable. What about how many investors do we have? 21. Of the 21 investors, did any of you guys bring a check? Or will you write a check today? Just curious. Show of hands. Is Harry DeMott here? He's in the hallway. Harry. Anyway. So any of the 20, because Harry's in the hall, and I guess I'm 19. Is anybody writing a check today, or it's just more exploratory? You are? I saw a hand right here. No? What firm are you with? Okay. Nobody is, right? Okay. Is the entrepreneur I met with Boris, what was his name? Pavel. Were you expecting to get money here today? You weren't. Because what? You came here from your country how long ago? 12 years, and you sold your apartment, right? 60,000 or something that you put. You have a child, a young child, right? Young child. You worked in your apartment, created this concept, put all your money that you had. But you're so passionate that you want to do this, right? Okay. So just real quick. Okay, real quick. Just I don't want to turn it over because I got 1 more minute because they tell me get off stage. Hang down. You came here to U.S. to fulfill a dream of yours because the access to these type of people and capital wasn't available to you, right? So just in short, you don't even have to speak anymore because you sold me already. I'm going to give Pavel a check for $25,000. Okay? Me, not a firm, not a VC. Not an angel fund, not a tech star, not a convert, not, a board seat with observer rights and pro rata bullshit and all that other stuff. It's going to be $25,000 that he's going to take on his terms, and we're going to I'm going to try and disrupt a little bit the way that these venture type of investors, some good, some bad, some indifferent, invest or treat entrepreneurs. And my friend Boris, who I never met before, he's going to do it as well. So he's going to walk out. We're going to have a $25,000 investment. He's going to be happy on his terms. He speaks Russian. I don't. Boris does. And they'll probably somehow figure out how to take the $25,000 and never pay me back.
Thank you, Jason.
Thanks.
What's your time? I'll give you an extra 30 seconds.
Hey, thanks, guys.
So, always been drawn to entrepreneurialism. When I was a college kid, I went up to Edinburgh and I did economics at Edinburgh and thought that I had